What's up?
I just did my best with this. So Mike Johnson, and I'll try to get the video of it, recorded a video message, and I put his quote in the chat. Also, the governor of Utah, Spencer Cox, also made a very beautiful statement about having moral clarity and stopping the violence.
Now, just real quick, in those clips that you just mentioned, and I'll take a look at them for sure right now.
I have to,
those clips that you mentioned, they have, in the same way that Bernie denounced and listed specific examples from both sides that he denounced, they have as well.
I'm going to find, I have to sit and listen to
gotcha.
Videos of them. You're killing me.
Oh, no, I thought you had already. That's why, my bad.
No, but I'm just, my quick search, the National Governors Association came out with it, condemning it with a statement. And then there was a co-sponsored resolution in Congress by 52 House Republicans, also reaffirming the same statement. There was a joint statement from college Republicans and Democrats together. But I got to sit and listen to the videos.
Yeah, all good.
Okay.
The only reason I asked for that part specifically is because there's always this narrative of the rhetoric has to tone down. We have to tone down the rhetoric. And I always hear the word we, but it's only always pointed at the left that has to tone down their rhetoric. They're the problem, et cetera, et cetera. And that's always happened. Yet there's always a refusal of acknowledgement on the right of anything that's happened for them.
I didn't hear
Plus,
that.
anything new that happens becomes a left-wing attack, regardless if it was a left-wing.
Wait a second. Hold on. Let me just say this. Have you been listening to me all night, XG? Because I said Chuck needs to shut the fuck up, respectfully.
Yeah, but you're on the left.
I'm not on the left. I'm in the middle.
But you say it too. I'm not comfortable with.
I'd be a bit more surprised about you. You're
with what he said. I am comfortable. I really like Mike Johnson, and he usually is very balanced in what he says. He's also very much a man of faith, and I respect that about him. So I will listen to the full video from Johnson, and I really am impressed with the governor of Utah. I didn't really know much about him before.
I tell you what, it's just my opinion. Mike Johnson has done a way better job than anybody thought he would when he first came in.
I know. And he's crossed the aisle quite a bit. I mean, he's pissed off some far-right Republicans as he's done it, but he's crossed the aisle and he's worked well with Hakeem. And you can't take that away. I mean, that's what they're supposed to do. They have to get legislation through. But I promise you, XG, I'm listening to this room too, but I will listen to the videos and try to find them for you.
The other thing that people haven't talked about is the fact that Mr. Kirk was poised to run for president one day. And so we need to kind of factor in provocateurism with his political ambitions and how perhaps he had to cater to a wider base or perhaps a more narrow demographic. So these are things to be careful what I say because I think Congressman Kitover as well.
So I probably the same chat that you were in. There was a piece this morning where someone suggested that he was at this point a political performer, which is kind of a new role that I hadn't heard of before. Someone in between a politician and someone that, and this is probably important, that is able to monetize their opinions on social media. And just so everybody understands that, not in Clubhouse, but on YouTube or TikTok or X, when you generate engagement, you get paid for it. At the low level, it's not very significant, but at some point it does. So this has led and continues to lead for people to try to say provocative things because they get paid and they can build a following in a certain niche and continue to go down that rabbit hole potentially. They get paid for it. So sometimes some of these opinions that you hear on different spaces, because people are getting paid to do that. And it's unfortunate that the algorithms were changed sex sells, which existed early on, till now, triggering the emotions of anger, fear, surprise, etc., are what works better for the the larger engagement platforms.
Hey, Stan,
You stay on longer.
Stan, check this out, man. I'm the best moderator on Clubhouse. I've never made a fucking dime. Somebody show me how to do it.
Hey, yo, JB, you gotta sell your soul, JB, first.
No, you don't sell your soul. You just JB.
Don't tell him what he has to do. You haven't made no money. He's the best fucking moderator on Clubhouse. Don't fucking tell him shit. You haven't made shit. Don't tell him nothing. You don't even got a green bean.
What? Yo, bro, what? I was just making suggestions to the gentleman.
Don't tell him nothing. He knows more than you.
Okay. You know what I was gonna
Is
say?
it, can I go after Lord JB?
Go ahead right now. Go ahead.
Thank you. So I wanted to say about the Charlie Kirk situation that essentially the floodgates have been opened.
Yeah, when you apologize to me for being just ridiculously obnoxious the other day, you can go next. But personally, I think you're an idiot.
I don't even know about that scenario. But for you, JB, I'm not gonna lie. You have capacity moderate rooms. You know, they're generally, it's generally a civil space. Then you can go haywire, and you can monetize it. The way these other motherfuckers monetize it, it's called like quote unquote pop the op. You know what I'm saying? So you could label it your own way, where people in the audience vote for, somebody could get moved off the stage, and the vote is if it gets to $10, if it gets to $20, if it gets to $50, this person will be removed off stage. Aside from the people who just generally disrespectful. That's what I'm for people that have monetized Clubhouse. Because right now, like look at me, like me and you right now, we have this plus sign, right? That means
we had a
Clubhouse.
heat wave.
Who is Clubhouse?
We had a
heat wave.
We had a heat wave.
You know what I'm saying? So they're monetizing us. I think it's just up to us to,
Very good. See, I got some freshmen. Just delish.
And I have some that have coupons on this app to allow people, to express themselves however they want to express themselves before they become disrespectful. And then I think you can monetize that aspect. The disrespectful side, you can get that monetized.
Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate your kind words.
He's describing what I'm doing.
Sweet, man. What is up, man? How you doing? Long time to speak.
Hey, capiche?
Chilling like Bob Dylan, man. How you doing? How's the family?
Everybody's good.
Man, dude, let me tell you something. I know you for a few years now, and I'm looking at your PTO. I'm like, this fucking dude doesn't age.
You know why?
Why? Oh, I know why. We're not even going there. Anyway, we man, you're a security guy. Will Charlie Kirk's death spark more violence in America?
So that's actually why I hopped on Clubhouse, because I was like, I wanted to see what everybody was talking about. I think now this isn't outside of my personal opinions and experiences in life. My education and what I studied and everything, and I think the most obvious thing people do is say, hey, life's a life. When somebody dies, it's bad, right? But I believe there's actually a deeper conversation behind that, because I think words actually matter. So, do I think it's going to spark more violence? I think I think we've been there. I think we've been in a boiling pot, ever since the assassination attempts on Donald Trump. It's been a boiling pot, and things are just kind of continuing to boil over. I don't think this specific incident, to be quite frank, is going to spark anything else. I think we're going to see a lot of things that, which I think the right is going to use it enrage their base and get that stuff going. But I don't think we're going to see a lot of violence because of this specific incident. I think we're going to see a lot of violence because politically we're in a very bad space in this country. And I think I said that before, talking about Trump with you in this very room. So this is just going to be, it's going to continue. We're going to continue to see this type of violence for sure.
Well, wait, man. And I agree with you. If you just look at the Jumbotron, Trump came out today blasting the left, right? And this is the rhetoric that we don't need at this time right now. We just don't need this. And I don't know, man. He really makes me discouraged. Abby, I gotta go. Do you want to pick somebody to run a room with you, or you want to close it?
Yeah. If people want to keep going,
Can I get in the queue?
yeah. Okay. I just have another mod.
You pick this schmuck? What are you doing?
I unpick him. It's okay.
No.
It's the first thing I clicked on.
Listen, either he's had it.
A woman I love very much is on the stage. I'm going to mod her.
Who's this?
There you go.
No, I like J-Lo. But Jordan's either at the gym or he's eating pizza. All right, I gotta go, guys. I'll catch you later. Abby, I want to finish that conversation you and I started a couple weeks ago because there's been some developments. All right, guys, have a good night. Be safe.
Another episode of Jay Brasca Incorporated. He's got to go take his dog for a walk so he can take his shit.
Well, what I was going to
Capiche?
say was the title of the room. I think the answer is yes. It will spark a lot of violence. Of course, people kill all through the history of man, of time, of existence. Everything's been through violence, all the wars and everything like that. I tell when we have talks in my house with family, we're at the dinner table, all these wars are because of a reason that they go back and forth and people get killed, bro. And we're speaking about Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk because he's a true American hero and people will die behind that.
So what do you, Brian, can you elaborate, what do you mean people are going to die? Do you think they're going to start going after other Republicans, other haters?
It basically means, I'm not going to drive right now. It basically means people will get revenge on basically the people that killed. When they see, I'm just saying, I don't know if they're conspiracies. That's why I won't speak on it because I don't know if it's conspiracies or not. Who's behind whoever killed Charlie Kirk? But when they find out who did that, people are gonna die behind that, and those people who were behind it will die.
You mean you don't think the man they accused of killing him killed him? Or you're saying who backed him?
Let me tell you something, bro. Because just because they don't got a do-rag and a bandana and they're throwing up gang signs, that don't mean that they're not a part of a criminal organization. Nobody kills nobody by themselves. Hey, let me start. Ain't no such thing as killing them. Hold on, put your seatbelt on. Hold on. Ain't nobody behind killing people by themselves. Everybody's in the gang. You understand? So when they find out what gang that was, I know you're thinking of a conventional blood and crip, a hoodlum. But at the end of the day, they're all mafia.
So I want to address I think Augustus earlier brought up a concept that on Blue Sky, supposedly there's a list of people that are on a hit list. There might be a small number of personalities putting that together, but that's not the vast majority of people on the right or left. And we don't even know if it's even Americans. There's a reason that foreign provocators would want to see something like that and use bots to amplify it. And I don't think Blue Sky has the same amount of money that X does to block the bots. So to that point, I'm not on Blue Sky, so can't speak to how it works there. But even if it was on X or somewhere else, the number of people that really want to see people hurt is very, very small.
Well, I mean,
Even the people, yes. Go
and
ahead.
it just happened in my city. A guy who was a realtor started posting right after the murder, like really horrible stuff. That not only did he deserve it, but like he's happy that he just went on about like that. I'd have to find the posts, but very, very derogatory, very supportive of the murder. And there's a code of conduct, I guess, for realtors, and it went viral. It went viral all over the city, and then it went nationally viral. And this guy had just gotten elected to the board of realtors here, and they removed him. They removed him this year, and I guess he resigned for future years. The real estate brokerage that he was working for fired him. And I mean, all his social media accounts are down now. But